Have you ever met a baby before, like a brand newborn, and then that baby, you kind of like lose touch with it. You go on with life, or that baby's someone else's baby, and you don't see that baby for a few years, and you come back and that baby's like now doing a whole bunch of stuff. That's what I think this project is in HECTOR DAO. When we first met HECTOR DAO, it was just a reserve currency, a brand new crypto project on the Phantom network. And I was extremely excited about it because it's high APY rewards. And, I personally invested a lot of money into it. Now, because of the market downturn and the APY that I was gaining back on it, I actually made a small amount of profit off of HECTOR DAO even though it tanked like half of the price action because of everything tanked basically in December and January. But I was so glad that the APY rewards were so high that I was like, oh, I love HECTOR DAO. And ever since then, I still really love the project, honestly, for all the same reasons. But in this video, I'm going to be giving 3 new things that HECTOR DAO has now evolved into, from a reserve currency to a full-grown, mature adult. Well, maybe not a full-grown, mature adult like the baby analogy, but you know what? Now the baby's doing a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't even think it could do anymore. You're like, holy smokes, you're walking, little baby, and looking back at me. And so we're going to be talking about HECTOR DAO in this video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to my next Bitcoin while helping you to your next Bitcoin. I'm not your financial advisor, just a lizard brain cowboy exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency with a whole bunch of other cowboys. If you want to roll with us, hit the subscribe button down below. Give us a like on this video if you're feeling generous, and leave a comment down below because I'm always giving giveaways. I'm still doing that giveaway for 1 Bitcoin. I'm giving away like $2,500. You got to catch me on the lives. I'm going live actually tonight if you're watching this video, and I'm going to be giving away a lot of, because all my AMAs, literally all of them recently, have been fire, and I've been doing giveaways of at least a couple $100 every single one. So be sure to catch those, but I will be completing the giveaways, and finally, I issue the giveaways then, but I'm going to be going through the giveaways on my lives, and so be sure to win one because I'm always doing these giveaways. Anyway, before we get too far into this video, HECTOR DAO did reach out to me because I am such like a big fan. They were like, hey Aaron, we already know you're a fan, and so I'm like, yeah, but we would like to pay you, compensate you, if you just update people with some things that we're doing already. And so I was like, yeah, you know what? I think a lot of us were into HECTOR DAO. Hopefully you guys got out, or you guys are finding ways to make that APY back and stuff like that. I know that this market trend, I mean, I'm just talking honest, right? I'm not overly shilling and like fanboy and moonboying here. I know that the market's down, but for me, that's why I got into these projects, because the high APY reward system counteracts that market downturn. And so, the second that this all carries back up, you and I are making these rewards back. But yeah, I want to go over 3 things that HECTOR DAO is doing. Now, if you're new to this channel and you're new to HECTOR DAO, if you don't know what HECTOR DAO is, it's a reserve currency, or at least was. Now it's a full-on ecosystem, okay? They've got, in the treasury balance, basically it means they got $100 million backing the HECTOR DAO, to like $100 million of assets. So like it's a whole bunch of different assets. It could be Bitcoin or Phantom or whatever, like stable coins. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. Not sure exactly Bitcoin or not, but basically you buy bonds of with your money, and then you receive a percentage discount, and you receive HECTOR from HECTOR token, and then you stake that token for high APY rewards. So just so we could do this, and it's on the Phantom network. So I like it. So 200 APY here. It's on the Phantom network because it's a brand new project. I like being on brand new chains, especially exciting ones like Phantom. Okay. So that's what HECTOR DAO is up to. And really quick, let me show you the price action here. Recently, there's a lot of price movement here. I mean, you would have seen, if you had HECTOR DAO, you saw about a 30% gain. And that's awesome in this market. Honestly, we'll take all kinds of 30% is bonkers. People see a 30% gain in the stock market. People are going crazy. They're popping champagne. But yeah, so you probably saw a 30% gain because there's a whole bunch of like exciting news coming out. So make sure you decide for yourself, hey, when is a good time to buy in? For me personally, it's a little high, but I'm always looking to, I like the utility backing behind it. I like the team behind it too. So that's what we're looking at for the price action. Now, the first thing we got to take a look at is the size of the community. It keeps rising through 136,000 followers, and this is very, very, very important. And the reason why is because they first are completing their cross-chain DEX. And I like how they said a chain agnostic DEX right here. It says right here, chain agnostic. That means they don't care what chain you're on. And this helps solve the problem of bridging, right? It's a little complicated to bridge, and I don't know what how to trade on this chain, or BSC, Binance Smart Chain, or Ethereum, or Phantom, or Avalanche, or whatever. Now that you have a chain agnostic, meaning you don't care about what kind of chain you're on, HECTOR DAO is making it even simpler for people to just bounce between chain and chain, and all that can kind of be kind of confusing. The second thing we want to talk about is the Mythos NFT collection. Now, as well as I know, NFTs are just crazy right now. It's just such a lucrative ability to raise money really quickly with these NFT projects. And the reason why I shared with you the size of the community was because that is, to me, is the number one factor in these NFT projects, is the hype and the size of the community. And so they've got this Mythos collection kind of pattern after the ancient gods and stuff like that. So look, these are all like motion, like Zeus and Hades and Poseidon. So all in all, they have a total of 10,000 NFTs, and at different rarities right here, as you can see. And their main goal here is to just drive more adoption from new people. And so that's what they're really doing. They're always trying to come up with new ways to build out their ecosystem and support the primary, the treasury and the whole ecosystem as a whole. And so yeah, that's how they're doing. They're doing it with brand new NFTs and stuff like that. Now we could see the allocation between it. 20% goes back to the treasury. They've got a game in development, and then they've got a lottery system where you just kind of, if you hold that NFT, they just drop in rewards for you. I'm sure that'll change all in all. Of course, you could sell it on the secondary market, but really, if you're just holding and stuff like that, I think that's what is, it's helping to grow the whole project as a whole. And the lottery system, of course, you just get dropped in random, phantom tokens, your favorite phantom prizes. Now, the third thing we want to talk about is the introduction of Tor, or the stablecoin HECTOR. They got HEC, now they got Tor. It's a stablecoin, and this is really interesting. Like for HECTOR to have its own stablecoin, and it's pretty interesting because you could earn back, basically, if you stake the Tor token, you can earn back different phantom rewards, wrapped rewards. Okay, so how you basically do this is you have to go on their platform here, and then go to the dashboard, and you have to mint Tor. Okay, there's really two ways to get more Tor. Like, this is stablecoin. One, you could go use the Curve protocol, and you could drop in like the DAI or USDC, or you mint it with DAI or USDC, and it's like a almost one-for-one exchange. Now, it's almost one for one because the other like 0.1% goes into a treasury, and the other ones just kind of get fed back. They do a buyback and burn of the HECTOR token. So if you mint Tor with DAI, the DAI is then used to buy back HECTOR and burn it, so if off the market. So it raises the price. That's what the more people that buy, that's how it raises that price. And so I think that's what happens with the Tor stablecoin. A lot of people are sketched out about why this is Tor, and they're getting their own stablecoin, right? This is how you mint it right here at the bottom. So the reason why they want to show this off is that it's kind of like a 91% score on Certec. So they spent the money to do a full-on Certec audit, and of the 9% here, whatever that is, they didn't qualify or they didn't make or whatever, they have actually a medium explaining everything about this whole Tor protocol and their stable protocol. And here's a quick video on how exactly, how to mint it, just by HECTOR Finance by themselves, with the stable or with the minting and the using and how you invest in it and stuff like that. Essentially, you go in a Curve, you get the LP token after you drop in the Tor or the DAI or whatever, the pair. You get the LP token, and then you take that LP token and you stake it on the platform, and that's how you earn back rewards. And so you could watch the video. It does a very detailed job. They did a good job about doing that. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at HECTOR Finance. The reason why I like this project is because it served me really well, especially with the high APY rewards on a downturn. It was exactly what I was looking for, because in this weird bear market trend that we find ourselves in, we need to find these projects, these good projects with teams behind it that are expanding. Like, the utility itself is expanding, so that when Bitcoin does go on a run up, when all this stuff about the Fed and stuff about the war and all that kind of stuff gets gets out of here, we could start seeing more market cap flow into crypto and into great projects like HECTOR DAO, because it is like on an exciting new chain, and it's one of the biggest projects on that exciting new chain. These are the reasons why I like it. But hey, you don't need to take my reasons. Do your own research, look at my other videos, kind of see my thought process. And if you don't agree with me, let me know down in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, Lizard Brain, I just keep it simple. I just like projects that are like the bigger projects on the newer chains. That's just for me, with high APY rewards to help curve that, that market downtrend. But just don't take it from me. Use your Lizard Brain as well. I'll see you guys in the next video.